Hello, lacrosse fans, and welcome to the Iroquois Lacrosse Arena for more Major Series lacrosse action on a beautiful, warm Tuesday evening here in Six Nations. And tonight, we've got your Six Nations Pro Fit Chiefs going left to right in their home teal unis. They face, for the second week in a row, the Brampton Excelsiors. Eric Fennell with a shot, and that one stopped by the shoulder of Nolan Clayton. Nolan Clayton, your starting goaltender tonight for the Excelsiors. And down to the other end, Angus Goodleaf making another start for the Chiefs. The Chiefs coming off a tight 9-8 loss last night at the hands of the Oakville Rock on the road. The Chiefs started very, very slow last night, and of course, 7 or 8 players out of the lineup, regular players out of the lineup, because of the Phil World Lacrosse Championships in Israel, with the members of Team Canada already on a flight to Israel, while the Iroquois Nationals were waiting in an airport ready for their flight. Tournament events, the Atlantic Ocean, this time Israel. So a full complement of Chiefs players tonight. Thought it would be a patchwork lineup like last night against the Oakville Rock. In that loss, a couple of Six Nations Riverman Senior B players in the defeat in the first period here, right off the bat. And Burke making zero mistake on that shot. On the left side, tucking it neatly between the glove and the shin pad of Angus Goodleaf, and now the Excelsiors looking for more here on the offensive. That's Drake, his shot off the shoulder of Goodleaf. Rebound out to Jamison. Jamison has numbers here. Jamison with the ball. Drops it back to Dave Brock. Shot stopped by the stick of Nolan Clayton. Muir gets through a trio of Chiefs as he dumps it back for the new set as Burke with the ball across the floor. That's Muir. There's a shot by Wayne Van Every. Wayne Van Every, the former Chief, Six Nations Rebel, and Six Nations Riverman. He's in the lineup for the Brampton Excelsiors tonight. He knows the ILA very well. There's a shot from the top. That one by Randy Stotson, easily handled by Clayton. 16:41 here. Daryl Smart on the microphone. Tristan Frank helping me out with the camera tonight. Burke, he's got the opening goal. He's looking to pass. Excelsiors moving the ball down low. Nothing doing on that as the Chiefs defender has Dane Smith the shot and off the post. Dane Smith rings the iron off that one. As that shot beats Clayton, but doesn't beat the post. Burke again with the ball here on the left side. Burke looks to shoot, holds on. Brendan Bomberry, one of those Iroquois Nationals players in the lineup, has the ball. Bomberry looking ahead. He sees Jamison, who has a full offensive set here. Jamison with the ball. Looks up the middle. There's a shot. That one seemed to just graze Clayton and go wide, and the Chiefs get possession of the ball on a fresh shot clock. Fennell. Fennell spins off a defender. Drops it back to Jamison. Shot. Just goes wide as Clayton recovers and dumps it off to a defender. It's Brooker Muir. He's got the ball. Out to Bennett Drake. He's waiting for a full complement of Excelsior teammates. Drake with the shot from the top. Bouncing wide. Drake returns, gets the rebound, and hands it off to Ward. Cody Ward with the ball. Ward wastes 8. Jordan Durston. Stotts tries to go girls. Jordan Dance with a skipper, it seems. as Searles on the fast break sees Jordan Dance, who bounces this one by Goodleaf, and the Excelsiors now lead 2-0 here in the first period. While we have a break in the action, we'd like to thank Dreamcatcher Charitable Foundation for again sponsoring our webcasts, and we can't thank them enough for all of their sponsorship this year. Every Chiefs home game live and online here on YouTube, live from the Iroquois Lacrosse Arena. Shane Simpson recovers the ball off the draw, and the Chiefs get possession here, looking to inch a little bit closer. The Chiefs, almost like last night where they started off very slow, the Oakville Rock scoring 4 goals in that first period. Not getting much more after that as the two teams exchanged goals in that second period before the Chiefs came roaring back in the third period, but came a goal short. Excelsiors with the ball. That's the captain, Burke. He's up the left side again in his patented spot. He goes the width of the floor. That's Ferreira. His pass dropped. Miles with the ball. He draws a pair of Chiefs defenders. Shot and a goal. Wow. Pat Miles working some magic as the Chiefs defenders were forcing him from the outside, and again another bounce shot that just beats Angus Goodleaf. As we're looking at the replay here, I get the luxury of a little bit of delay on our cast as there's a shot, and that one bounces right between the legs of Angus Goodleaf and the Brampton Excelsiors. Now up 3-0. Excelsiors with the ball again here. You have to wonder if some of these Chiefs that didn't think they were going to be in the lineup, they were thinking about being on a plane. And a lot of them in the lineup tonight. That has to be a bit of a factor as Burke goes for more, and a shot and a save by Angus Goodleaf. Jeremy Thompson, one of those players, in transition, pass to Frankie Brown. Shot, and he scores. Frankie Brown, beautiful transition play, and that all started down to the other end. Jeremy Thompson gets that ball into the defensive end in transition, and a simple pass up the middle to Frankie Brown, who cashes in. And now the Chiefs have cut the Excelsiors lead now to 3-1. And for Frank Brown, that's his third goal of the season for the Chiefs. One of those new players in the Chiefs lineup that has been an impact player. He's done a lot more than scoring goals. He's created a lot of space for the other guys and has done a great job and was a benefactor of that space on that goal. 12-16 remaining here in the first period as the Brampton Excelsior is looking for more here. There's a shot by Drake and a stop by Goodleaf. Jeremy Thompson again pressing. Oh, that's not Jeremy Thompson. That's Ethan O'Connor, sorry. Pressing. Number 73, Ethan O'Connor. He battles along the boards with Konexi. Konexi with a shot stopped by the glove of Angus Goodleaf. Great hustle play there by Chet Konexi. Battling with O'Connor and then getting the ball and being stopped by the glove of Goodleaf. There's Ward with a shot and a goal. The Brampton Excelsior 4-1 lead early. And if I'm not mistaken, all 4 goals on that stick side low to Goodleaf, maybe the Excelsiors, who have played the Chiefs a number of times in the last couple of weeks, including last week here at home at the Iroquois Lacrosse Arena, have seen something as Warren Hill is coming off the bench in favor of Goodleaf as we have a goaltender change here. Goodleaf, 4 straight goals on that stick side. As Warren Hill, an alternate player who suits up with the Six Nations Rivermen Senior B team. And of course, he's a national lacrosse leaguer himself. As the Chiefs here looking to get something going here offensively, as it's been all Excelsior so far. Excelsior's doing a great job of holding possession and making it count when they have the ball. By Warren Hill. Helped backstop the Six Nations Rivermen last year to a Ontario Senior B Lacrosse League title. Warren Hill, he was yeoman's work in that final against the Owen Sound North Stars in that Ontario final. And again, playing in the President's Cup last year, sharing duties with Chase Martin, his old Six Nations. There's a shot to goal. Just when thought the Chiefs were out of it, Cody Jamieson gets the Chiefs within a pair. Jamieson, making no mistake, you get a shooter like him, one of the best shooters in the world, up top like that, and he shoots over the top, and he has room and space. Most of the time he's going to score, and on that one, as they like to say in Rochester, it's jammer time with that one. 10:17 remaining here in the first period as Jamieson has the ball again. Jamieson up the middle to Smith. Smith to Durston. To Jackson. Jackson shot. That one hits the post. And again, Jamieson with a pair of opportunities. Clayton. That's about the 3rd or 4th post the Chiefs have hit on Clayton already. He's been beaten a number of times, but for some reason that post has gotten in the way of the Chiefs. That's Ward. He's got the ball in the corner. He's handled by Thompson as the shot is handled easily by Warren Hill. Simpson, he's got the ball. Dumps it, goes to the bench in favor of Stotts. Stotts, another one of those players that were supposed to be on the plane heading to Israel with the ball. Spins off a defender, spins off another one. Looking to shoot. There's a shot and off the shoulder of Clayton. Loose ball up at the center of the floor here. Durston battling with Muir and Sellers. Sellers with the ball. His shot stopped by Warren Hill. Hill with that butterfly-like style. As Fennell, he sees Smith, shot and a save by Clayton. Great quick stick opportunity. Nice pass by Fennell to Dane Smith. But again, nothing doing. Chiefs really have to get inside like that. And again, like last week, there's a shot and a goal. That one by Ward, I believe. As the Brampton outside shooters have come alive tonight. And that one over the shoulder of Warren Hill. And the Brampton Excelsiors lead 5-2. That was Mike Burke, with that goal. That's Mike's second goal of the evening so far. Chiefs shot. That one stopped by Clayton. The former Chief, Jake Kranz, with his very signature hair, passes it to Drake. Drake, the Excelsiors hot off the stick of Tappan. Go one-on-one off the Excelsior side. Ord, he's got the ball. Dumps it up top to Veltman. Veltman's shot off a defender of Shane Simpson. Frankie Brown now with it. He's got numbers. It's a 3-on-2 here. Chiefs with the numbers. Simpson. Bisbreier. And with number 17, Breyer Jonathan, out there on that 3-on-2 that didn't really materialize to much on that one. With it, up top, passes it to the right side here. There's a shot by Venevri, easily handled by his former teammate, Warren Hill. Those two both played with the Rivermen last year. As Fennell has the ball on the right side. Fennell looking for a pass. He goes up top to Stotts. Stotts shot. Again, looked like it beat Clayton, but just goes wide. Clayton late with the hand on it, but Stotts just off the mark. As the Excelsiors freshen up their offensive set, taking their time here. There's Ward on the left side. Ward to Veltman. Veltman spins off the top. There's a shot. That one goes off of Hill's foot. And Jeremy Thompson off to Simpson in transition. Durston with it now. There's a big shot. And again, that one just grazes the armpit of Clayton, but somehow doesn't find the mark. 5:10 remaining here in the first period. Six Nations Pro Fit Chiefs trailing the Brampton Excelsiors 5-2 on a beautiful Tuesday night here at the Iroquois Lacrosse Arena. And there's a shot by Jamieson that goes up high into the throat guard area. Handled by Clayton as the officials blow things down as Clayton has to adjust his helmet. Jamieson out to Smith, to Stotts. Stotts winds up, shot to goal! Randy Stotts with the side, right from the side. And the Chiefs chip away. Chiefs really moving the ball well tonight from the outside, but can't really seem to get much inside. Randy Stotts with his 14th goal of the season. And Weidman picks up the ball for the Excelsiors and heads to the bench as Venevri holds and passes it to Burke as the Excelsiors look to go on the offensive. Burke to Ferreira. Ferreira in the corner. Goes behind the net to Venevri. Venevri to Ferreira. Ferreira shot and a save by Hill. The Brampton Excelsiors pulling a little hockey playbook out there with the cycle in behind the net. Venevri to Ferreira. Ferreira foiled by the glove of Hill. 3:33 remaining here in the first. Short pass by Stotts intended things out as to. That's Drake with the ball. Drake, he beats his defender, and 2:40 remaining in the first goal as the Brampton Excelsiors hold to a 5-3 lead for an offensive set. Dane Smith with it, trying to get off of defender. Dump pass. There's a behind the back shot and attempt by Randy Stotts. That one goes off the post, off Clayton's foot, back off the post, but it doesn't find the back of the net. Nifty little play there by Randy Stotts, but again, Clayton using every piece of equipment he's gotten, including that large jersey. And the Chiefs are still at 5-3. As Osika goes to the box for the Brampton Excelsiors for holding. And the Chiefs working on the power play. First shot there by Cody Jamieson as we have a crease violation. Jamieson didn't like that all too much. Osika with the holding penalty for the Excelsiors as Ferreira is going to hold on to the ball here to kill off this with 1:23 left on the clock and 1:36 left in the power play. Ferreira's going to play a little bit of cat and mouse here with the Chiefs defenders. Ferreira holding on to the ball. There's a Nice hit. Wow. Tyson Bomberry laying the body. Tyson Bomberry with a beautiful hit, creating the turnover. As the Chiefs get the ball with 53 seconds remaining here. Dane Smith, Cody Jamieson. Jamieson up top. Jamieson spinning off a defender, underhand pass to Powless. Or Durston, sorry. Durston shot into the stick of Clayton. Easily handled. As 36 remaining here in the first period as Clayton goes long distance, intended for Burke. But the Chiefs recover. Hit by Dane Smith and stopped again. Durston unselfishly hands it over to Dane Smith, but couldn't convert on the 2-on-0. Clayton, and again with that save, that one off of Clayton's chest as Burke after one period of play. Your Six Nations Pro Fit Chiefs are down 5-3 to the Brampton Excelsiors. Shots on net after 20 minutes, tied 19-19. Again, thanks for joining us live and online. And we will be back with more action at the end of at the beginning of the second period. And welcome back, lacrosse fans, to the Iroquois Lacrosse Arena and Major Series lacrosse action here on a beautiful Tuesday night. We have the Six Nations Pro-Fit Chiefs going right to left in the second period as they trail 5-3 to the Brampton Excelsiors, who are now going in the left to right on your screen and wearing their white uniforms. Shots on net in that first period, 19-19. But again, the Excelsiors taking full advantage of their shots as the shot goes wide and all the way down. As Warren Hill with a nice nifty catch there. Hands it over to David Brock. David Brock pushing the floor here. Off to Craig Point. Craig Point with it on the left side. Point imposing himself. There's a shot stopped by Clayton. The Chiefs have to do a lot more of that on the offense, imposing their size and their will inside to try and make something happen on Clayton, who had a solid first period of action, as the Chiefs are looking for more here. Simpson with it, dumps it off to Randy Stotts as Simpson goes to the bench. Stotts on the left side here. There's a shot off the elbow of Clayton and back into Cody Jameson's stick. Dane Smith's turn. He finds Kyle Jackson. A shot deflected off a Excelsior's defender and over the glass, and another possession for the Chiefs. There's a shot by Durston. Nifty little give and go from Stotts to Durston. And again, Clayton up to the task. Durston with it on the right side. He's looking across the floor for Smith. Smith dancing around. There's a pass to Jameson. Jameson trying to find a shot. Opts to find Kyle Jackson up top. Jackson, shot stopped by the pad of Clayton. And the shin pad made sure that that ball went nowhere as it stuck right into the shin pad of Clayton's. Konechny to Drake, scores! Just when you thought the Chiefs were materializing something on the offense, the Brampton Excelsiors come right back down the floor. And Bennett Drake, I believe his second of the night. Drake with the shot, goes down low and beats Warren Hill. As the Excelsiors now have a 6-3 lead on the Six Nations Pro-Fit Chiefs. Excelsiors win another draw. Kranz tackled by Tyson Bomberry as the Chiefs get the turnover. Durston with the ball, shot and a score! Jordan Durston shoots and scores. And that all started down to the other end. A nice hustle play by Tyson Bomberry at the center of the floor, creating the turnover. And Durston bouncing it underneath Clayton. And the Chiefs now have 4. And the Excelsiors up 2 with 6. 7-11 remaining here in the second period. Thanks for joining us here at the ILA for Major Series lacrosse action. Daryl Smart here on the microphone. Tristan Frank helping me out on the camera. As Brendan Bomberry and Jacob Kranz battling along the corner inside the Excelsior's end as the Chiefs get possession. Craig Point up on the left side, spinning off a defender. Now Jacob Kranz is on him. Durston with a check. Officials blow that down, off ball. Coyle now with it as he patiently comes up to the floor. Drake out to Dance. Jordan Dance on the right side. He's up the middle. There's a shot and a save by Warren Hill. Hill goes long distance for Jeremy Thompson. Off the boards and a beautiful catch by Jeremy Thompson. Jeremy Thompson showing you why he's one of the more athletic players out there. Running full steam ahead, allowing the ball to bounce off the floor, off the boards, and into his stick in a long distance pass from goaltender Warren Hill. Quinn Pallas tries to sneak one by Clayton, but Clayton again up to the task with that. Almost seems like the Chiefs are trying to throw everything with the kitchen sink here at Clayton. They got to get outside, more than outside shots to beat him here. There's a shot by Veltman, handled by Warren Hill. Warren Hill again with that butterfly style, holding on to the rebound as he hands it over to his teammates. Shane Simpson with it as he goes to the bench. Cody Jamieson in the corner. Jamieson up top for Dane Smith on the left side. Dane Smith imposing himself. There's a shot. And handled by the stick of Clayton. Another nice save by Clayton as Dane Smith, dangerous as always, as he comes in with a full head of speed up the middle. And again, that's what the Chiefs need to do. Ferreira spinning off a defense and passes that one back. But nothing doing on that as the Excelsiors get crossed up and possession coming to the Chiefs. Craig Point off to Kyle Jackson, who's behind the net. Jackson spinning off a defender. Opts to look for the pass instead of attack. There he goes to attack up the right side, and there one's stopped by the chest of Clayton. Muir winds up, passes to Drake. Drake shot stopped by Hill. Mostly by Jake Kranz. Simpson met by another defenseman as he hands off to Dane Smith. Dane Smith spinning off his defender. Goes up top. Durston's shot. Handled by Clayton as Fennell tries to get dirty and boots the ball in the corner as the Chiefs recover that loose ball. Stotts up top. Stotts looking to shoot behind the pass to Smith. Smith looks up to the heavens and can't believe he got stopped again by Clayton. Nolan Clayton having a game so far as Dane Smith runs back to the bench. Very frustrated. Like many of his Chiefs offensive teammates, very frustrated not getting anything by Clayton so far as Jeremy Thompson has numbers here. Jeremy Thompson again in transition. Frankie Brown shot off the iron. Konechny with the pass. There's a shot. And a stop by Hill. Anthony Joachim with that shot. Joachim very dangerous. Guy they call Whizzle, Van Every, he passes it off to Burke. There's a shot by Drake as Hill sprawls down, makes the save, and the ball goes into the corner. Derek Downs, he's up top, draws a pair of Chiefs defenders as Briar Jonathan showing his physical presence, wearing a number 17 tonight for the Chiefs. Jonathan all the way down to Quinn Pallas. Quinn Pallas comes up top. Sorry, that was Fennell. Here's 2-on-0 here. Muir all alone. Muir stopped by Warren Hill. Brooker Muir had all sorts of time. But the only thing standing in his way was Mr. Warren Hill with a big save. Kyle Jackson shot and scores. Nifty give and go by Jordan Durston to Kyle Jackson. And the Six Nations Chiefs inching closer to the Brampton Excelsiors. And again, that's exactly what the Chiefs need to do. They got to take advantage of their transition game, push the floor, and really impose themselves up the middle. They know they're going to get their shots on Clayton, and to get to him, they just have to get right inside on him. As we've got a whistle off the draw, as Tyson Bomberry and Miles are at the face-off dot. Pat Miles, Tyson Bomberry, we're going to do it all again. 11:32 remaining here in the second period. Thanks for joining us live and online on YouTube. Daryl Smart on the microphone, Tristan Frank running the camera for us. And again, we'd like to thank Dreamcatcher Charitable Foundation for their generosity and support of Six Nations Chiefs Lacrosse Online, as they are a phenomenal, and drops it back to David Brock. That's Kyle Jackson's battles with Frankie Brown here. We've got ourselves the Brampton Excelsiors and Six Nations and an athletic save.
The Six Nations heroes.
As public address announcer Rod Mahood acknowledges that the rest of the Iroquois Nationals delegation is in attendance tonight, and also taking in the game the Six Nations Arrows. There, Quest checked by into the shoulder area, and Burke on the left side. Defender downs. There's a shot by Bomberry and a save by Clayton, as Billy D inserted into the game. Off a defender up top. Stotts goes long distance. There's another attempted quick stick. That time Fennell to Dane Smith, and Smith couldn't connect on that one. The Chiefs really working that quick stick, as Muir holds on to the ball for the Excelsiors. Passes it off to Ferreira on the left side, or right side, sorry. Ferreira up top, pass to Burke. Burke looking to pass, intended to Ward, but nothing doing on that one as the Chiefs recover. Brendan Bomberry has it. He has Shane Simpson and Cody Jamieson with him. Brendan Bomberry, again, one of the number of Chiefs players that will be in the lineup for the Iroquois Nationals in Israel at the World Field Lacrosse. As Durston goes up between his legs. A little bit of trickery on the pass and a little bit of trickery on the shot, but again, couldn't foil Nolan Clayton, who's had a game for himself tonight so far. 6:37 remaining here. Jordan Dance with the shot from outside off the screen, and it didn't look like Warren Hill saw that one at all. Jordan Dance using Brock, dumps it off, goes to the bench for Cody Jamieson. Dane Smith with 6 so far, and Clayton, his teammates, the Brampton Excelsiors, 7. And that shot by Burke off the mush, off the helmet of Warren Hill, is Ferreira with the shot, save, and a rebound and another stop by Hill. Hill very sharp on that rebound with the ball again. Drake now and all the way down the boards, and we got ourselves a foot. And Tyson Bomberry as Downs grabs the ball, fires it all the way down to the other end as the shot clock expires. And the Chiefs get the ball with 4:56 here remaining in the second period. Quinn Palace with the ball. He comes up top, passes it to Jamieson. Jamieson gets the pick from Kyle Jackson, his Rochester teammate, and he fires one off the iron. As Nolan Clayton better tap his goalpost again. That's got to be about the 6th or 7th goalpost the Chiefs have hit tonight. As Frankie Brown gets the ball on the left side here as he waits for his teammates to come to the ball. Smith to Jackson. Jackson shot. whistles way wide of Nolan and over to the glass. And a fresh shot clock for the Chiefs. Kyle Jackson up on the right side. Kyle Jackson up top. Inside, there's a shot off the shin pad of Clayton as a loose ball grabbed by Fennell. Fennell's pass intended for Frankie Brown goes all the way down as Brown, another one of those Iroquois Nationals players, saw him before the game with his Nationals gears. Stotts with the shot and just goes wide again. It's almost as if they've shrunk the nets down to the other end. The Chiefs either hitting goalposts or just wide of the net. Van Every up top on the right side. He looks for Ward, but the ball goes wide. Burke with it. Pass, cross. That one intended for Veltman, but couldn't get it. As Brendan Bomberry sees Ethan O'Connor with it. Jamieson to Craig Point with that big shot, and again, that one almost, that shot hit Clayton in the shoulder, and it almost threw him back. That thing was so hard. Craig Point, one of the hardest shooters in the world. He's got that heavy shot. Randy Stotts on the left side goes across the floor to Jamieson. There's a shot, and again, off the shoulder of Clayton. Clayton's going to have to shine up those shoulder pads after this game tonight. Everything has either been into that webbing of the stick or off the left shoulder. Off-ball foul as the officials call things down. 2:17 remaining here. Second period. Daryl Smart on the microphone here with Tristan Frank on the camera as Wayne Van Every and his Brampton Excelsiors holding on to a 7-6 lead. 2 minutes remaining here in the second period. Burke to Veltman. Veltman sees Drake, and Drake couldn't get his stick on the quick stick. Van Every with a shot, and Warren Hill holds his ground. Van Every knows Warren Hill very well, and Warren Hill likewise and up to the task on that effort. Dane Smith on the left side here, trying to get inside to Jackson. Ball comes loose, and the Excelsiors come up with it. That's Joel Coyle. His shot that was all set for the top corner, but Warren Hill had his shoulder down and blocked that one. Dane Smith to Stotts. Stotts on the left side here. There's a shot by Jamieson. And Clayton again. Shot. And he dumps it out to Weidman, who's all alone as he waits for his teammates. 49 seconds remaining here in the second period as Mike Burke with the ball. He goes across the floor to Weidman. Couldn't get it. Chiefs have numbers here. That's O'Connor with a shot and a stop off the shin pad of Clayton. 27.9 seconds remaining in the second period, and the Brampton Excelsiors slow things down and call a timeout as the coaching staff drawing up one last play here with 27 seconds left to play here in the second period. Once again, we'd like to thank Dreamcatcher Charitable Foundation for their generosity and their support of Six Nations Chiefs Lacrosse online, generously sponsoring us every home game. This season, we will be live, and it's all thanks to Dreamcatcher Charitable Foundation. And if you would like to help sponsor these web broadcasts, we'd love to hear from you. You can email us at darrylsmart1@yahoo.ca. That's DARRYLSMART, the number 1 at yahoo.ca. If you'd like to help sponsor a webcast or direct message the Chiefs on Twitter, on Instagram, or on Facebook, we have all the social media that you can contact us with. And if you'd like to browse for more Chiefs action away from the floor, we've got all three all there for you. Brampton Excelsiors with the goaltender pulled with a 6-on-5 here, 20 seconds remaining. As Wayne Van Every, the local guy, holding on to the ball for that last shot. Not a lot of movement so far. As the guy they call Whizzle here on Six Nations has the ball. There's a shot by Van Every off a defender. And in the stick of Hill, who takes it, shoots it all the way down, hits the back of the net. And we've got ourselves a 7-6 game in favor of the Brampton Excelsiors after 40 minutes. And the Chiefs out shooting the Excelsiors in that second period, 23-16. We will be back with more Major Series Lacrosse action at the end of the intermission. Thanks for joining us, and we will see you then. Welcome back, lacrosse fans. Period number 3 here at the Iroquois Lacrosse Arena and Six Nations Chiefs Lacrosse. Live and online on YouTube. After 40 minutes of play, the Brampton Excelsiors holding on to a 1-goal lead, leading the Six Nations Pro-Fit Chiefs 7-6. Jake Crans with the ball. He's got numbers. Crans on the left side. He is met by a Chiefs defender. It dumps it off, goes to the bench in favor of the offensive set for the Excelsiors. Ward now with it on that left side. Working the Chiefs defense here. There's Ward, spins around a defender. Pass to Drake. Bouncing in front of Hill, who has trouble with it as I think that's Ward for the Excelsiors, gets knocked down by Brian Cole of the Chiefs. Excelsiors up top, that's Ward. Here's a shot. Billy D. Smith gets a stick on it and gives a right hand filled with palm into the face of Van Every. Kyle Jackson with it up the right side. Kyle Jackson up top. There's a shot, and that one whistles wide of Clayton, who's had himself a game so far tonight. Excelsiors, lots of whistles here as the Excelsiors get going. Ward finds Burke. Shot by Ferreira and a beautiful butterfly stop by Warren Hill. And again, in that butterfly position, much like a hockey goaltender, covers a lot of that lower area. And Warren Hill with the stick save off Ferreira. Stott's pass to Durston. Bounces into the corner, into a Excelsior stick. Coyle with it now. Out to Burke. Burke spins off Tyson Bomberry, comes back up top. Ward now with it. Matched up against Bomberry. There's a shot and a score! Cody Ward spinning off Tyson Bomberry off the left side and sneaking it by Warren Hill, and the Brampton Excelsiors now with another 2-goal lead as they take an 8-7 advantage over the Six Nations Pro-Fit Chiefs here with 17:27 remaining in the first period. Back of Excelsior's defenseman is Fennell. Dane Smith as Drake shoots and ball bounces off the ankle of Cole. Dane Smith shakes his head all the way down to the Chiefs bench, all alone on the quick stick, and somehow Nolan Clayton gets that big foot over and makes the save on Dane Smith. Veltman with the shot from way up top. Easily handled by Warren Hill as the whistle's blown and the officials are sending Tyson Bomberry to the penalty box for what looks like a cross-checking penalty. The Brampton Excelsiors now on the power play, 16:25 remaining. Shot saved by Hill as Billy D. Smith and Ethan O'Connor battle for the ball. O'Connor with it, spins off a defender. Wildly passes it to the other side, but Durston gets it. Durston now. Durston up top, shot off the shoulder of Nolan Clayton. Durston grabs the rebound, attracts a pair of Excelsiors who force the turnover and get the ball over center of the floor. Drake. Pass to Dance. Nothing doing on that as Dance pulls it back, and Veltman now has it. Veltman with the shot. That bounce, that was going right to the low corner, but bounced over top of the net. As Shane Smith delivers a thunderous check along the boards here in front of some of the Six Nations Chiefs faithful. While the action's on, we'd like to shout out to some of the people following Six Nations Chiefs lacrosse live and online. We've got some viewers from Oklahoma, from the Bronx, other parts of New York State, Ohio, British Columbia, just to name a few. And thanks again for joining us every week. Really appreciate the support, and that's why we're doing it here tonight. Trying to spread the game of lacrosse, grow the game, grow the Six Nations Chiefs brand. And there's a shot bouncing up as Brian Cole runs up the floor feverishly, dumps it off to Stotts, who in turn dumps it off to Jameson. Stotts with a shot, and again off the iron as the Six Nations Chiefs are just shaking their heads. Tonight, Nolan Clayton better tap his posts and crossbar, because that's got to be probably the 10th time the Chiefs have hit a crossbar or a post tonight. Sports are a game of inches. Lacrosse, especially one of them, as the Chiefs are inches away from being way ahead of this one. But Nolan Clayton and his goalposts have really foiled the Chiefs tonight. Randy Stotts with the ball. Dane Smith with the shot. Bounce right into the chest of Clayton. Stotts, one of the Iroquois nationals that will be heading to Israel tomorrow, was just in the intermission, was talking to Iroquois Nationals Executive Director Ainsley Jemison, and he was saying that the Nationals will be on a plane tomorrow to Israel. Talking to him, and he was saying, if anything, this was almost a blessing in disguise. The cross-up at the border at the airport was almost a blessing in disguise. It's the first time his team as a group is a little bit of bonding time. I know in World Indoor Lacrosse Championships in Syracuse, the Iroquois Nationals were together for a week before the competition began. A little bit of a training camp on home soil. And this time way overseas. They had to get everybody together. So tonight they're all here at the ILA watching the game together as a group, watching some of their teammates in action. 12:21 remaining here in the third period. The Brampton Excelsiors holding on to an 8-6 lead here at the Iroquois Lacrosse Arena. Major Series lacrosse action here on a Tuesday night as Sellers to Burke goes across the floor to Veltman. Burke fans on it to Downs. Downs with the shot. The double pump and couldn't get it past Warren Hill as Hill scoops the ball up to Brian Cole, who goes to the bench. Kyle Jackson using his Rochester Nighthawks teammate Cody Jameson as a screen, goes up top, but easily handled by the shoulders of Nolan Clayton. Again, the Chiefs had 23 shots in that second period, and Clayton up to the task. As Ferreira with the shot. That one stopped by the toe of Warren Hill. The ball goes way over to the boards and over to the glass. And the Excelsiors get a fresh 30. Here as the officials put their arm up. Looks like Shane Simpson is going to go to the penalty box here. on a hit on Ward as Burke winds up. There's a quick stick to Ferreira, who scores. Tyler Ferreira on the quick stick. A beautiful pass by Burke. Burke went cross floor on that one to Ferreira, who made no mistake and just barely beats Warren Hill, who was sprawled out on that one. And now the Brampton Excelsiors lead the Six Nations Pro Fit Chiefs 9-6 with 10:55 here remaining in the third period.
Excelsior's goals for number 16, Mike Burke.
You can hear from the bench Billy D. Williams, vocal leader on the Chiefs, not very happy with the officials, especially on that call that created the power play. As the Chiefs on the offense here. Stotts off the shin pad of Clayton. As Weidman loses the ball to Brendan Bomberry. Nice hustle play by Bomberry. Dane Smith looking to get on the scoreboard here. Dane Smith, all sorts of chances tonight. Passes it off to Jamison. Jamison keeps it for himself, and guess what, folks? There's another goal post. By my count, 12. Unbelievable. The Chiefs players are just shaking their heads. Dane Smith's turn now. That one deflects off of the shoulder pad of Coyle as Fennell has his head held down into it, as he had very effective this for them to get something going tonight. Get back into this game, they need to score right here on the power play. Stotts with a shot and scores! Right all night. And we've got our Excelsior's lead. And don't look now, folks. The Chiefs on a Tyson Bomberry wins another draw. He's had a very hot stick in the face-off circle tonight. Jordan Durston. Dane Smith with it. Smith imposing himself, and again, stopped by Clayton. While Smith has struggled tonight finding the net. That's Randy Stott's third goal. He's got the hat trick. Scores! The Six Nations Pro Fit Chiefs are back in this one. And Durston with a bullet over the shoulder of Clayton. And don't look, folks, we've got ourselves a one-goal game again.
Pro Fit Chiefs' 8th goal, his second in the contest, 16th in the campaign. Scored by
That's
78, Jordan.
Durston's second goal of the night.
Assist number 66.
As Jeremy Thompson wins another draw here.
Time of the goal, 11:01.
Chiefs looking to get an offensive set going here. 8:46 remaining here in the third period at Iroquois Lacrosse Arena. As the Chiefs down by one, there's a shot by Stotts, who's got the hot stick, and stopped by Clayton. Jamison, very unselfish, dishes it off to Stotts, who has the hot stick tonight. As Jamison works in the corner, works the defender, up top the screen. Stotts up top. There's a shot off the toe of Clayton, or off the foot of Clayton. As Jamison with a quick pass, there's a shot by Clayton behind his back. Another shot, this time by Stotts. And Clayton again. Very laid-back guy. As Dot stop. Warren Hill has been very sharp tonight since coming in favor of Angus Goodleaf, who was pulled from the game midway through the first period. The Excelsior scoring 4 goals. Excelsior's on the break here. Cole with the shot. Just whistles wide of Hill. And then Quinn Palace just labels him. Coyle paying the price for that shot as Quinn Palace unloads physically. Stotts up top to Dane Smith. 11 seconds on the shot clock. Jamison to Stotts. Stotts, Jamison, Smith to Stotts. Stotts stopped by Clayton. Chiefs really working the ball well now. This is the best they've worked the ball in this game so far. As it looks like the Brampton Excelsiors are going to be going to the penalty box. And the last time on the penalty, or he starts scoring and making it a 1-goal game here. While we have a break in the action here, we'd like to again thank Dreamcatcher Charitable Foundation for their generosity and support of Six Nations Chiefs action online, live and online on YouTube. And thanks to them, we're able to make this possible and spread this great game of lacrosse across the world. Chiefs on the power play here. Jackson to Jamison to Smith, shot. And again, Smith is foiled by Clayton. You know, a dangerous shooter like Dane Smith, one of these shots are going to go in for him. Jamison up top, there's a shot, just wide. Recovered by Durston. Durston with it, he goes across to Smith. Smith short. Jordan Durston has tied this one up at 9 goals apiece. And just like that, the Six Nations Pro Fit Chiefs have tied this one up at 9. And just like that, folks, we've got ourselves a lacrosse game. Dane Smith unselfishly passing it off to Durston. Smith knowing he's having a tough night at the net. Not being able to buy a goal on Clayton. So what better thing to do to draw the defender in, dump it off to Durston. Durston in tied. And now Durston has 3 goals tonight and 17 on the season. Out top, that was Muir's stick as Burke has it now. Muir goes to the bench. There's a shot, he scores! It's jammer time. Cody Jamison gives the Six Nations Pro Fit Chiefs a 10-9 lead with 5:14 remaining. Wow. What a goal. Cody Jamison putting on an offensive show on that series. What a show of patience by Cody Jamison, holding on to the ball up top, bouncing off a pair of defenders, and finally finding a and kicked out of the corner. But that's the 4th breakaway in. Definitely one of the stars of this game, Warren Hill, between the pipes, the Six Nations Chiefs. He has been rock solid. There's a shot by Quinn Palace. That one goes wide. Nifty little behind the back attempt by Quinn. Sellers for the Excelsior. Hill with another save wide. And now it's the Excelsiors who can't seem to buy a goal as Warren Hill has shut the door top to Jamison. And Smith, Dane Smith. There's a shot, and that one off a defender and goes wide. The Excelsiors recover. Osika now with it, looking for his offensive teammates as he goes to the bench. Jordan Dance running around the ILA floor. Drake now with it. Drake sees Mike Burke. Mike Burke to Dance. Dance, there's a shot, whistles it wide. Out to Jackson. Jackson up the middle, tries another best bar and goal post. Brand bench after getting knocked down by Holder, whose ball picked up. One of their first leads of the game, to be exact, as Rod Mahood makes the call for the 1-minute mark. as the ball bounces to the right of Clayton into the corner. That's Randy Stotts digging in, knocks Burke down. Or not Burke, sorry. That was Brooker Muir. There goes Nolan Clayton to the bench in favor of an extra attacker. And Wayne Van Every has the ball for the Excelsiors. Mike Burke now with it to Drake. Turnabout's fair play on that one as the Chiefs have had plenty of goalposts tonight. And finally, the Brampton Excelsiors finally hit a pipe. This time at an opportune time if you're a Chiefs fan. As Drake rings one off the goalpost just to the right of Warren Hill. 21.6 seconds remaining here in the third period. And the Six Nations Pro Fit Chiefs, with one of their only leads of the game, call a timeout. And of course, John Tavares, Dwayne Jacobs, and again, while we have a moment, we'd again like to thank Dreamcatcher Charitable generosity and support of Six Nations Chiefs Lacrosse Live. Your charitable foundation. We wouldn't be able to bring you lacrosse, this great game of lacrosse, all around the world to you for free. 21.6 seconds remaining as Shane Simpson gets the ball and runs all the way around. And now it's going to be a race. Simpson with it, holds on as he wants to kill the clock. 7 seconds remaining as he dumps it off to Brian Cole. And the City beat the Brampton Excelsiors. The Chiefs break on the season and sit in 5th place in the 6-team loop. For Daryl Smart and Tristan Frank on the camera, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you again next time.